All right, let's just jump right in. We're going to talk about something that holds almost all of us back. It's this huge, unhelpful idea about motivation. In fact, we're going to completely tear down a myth you've probably believed your whole life.
You know that feeling, right? That big project is staring you in the face, the gym is calling your name, the kitchen is a disaster, but you're just stuck. You're sitting there waiting for this, I don't know, this lightning bolt of inspiration to strike. It's this super frustrating loop, isn't it? Wanting to get going, but feeling like you just can't start until you feel like it.
And you know what? That feeling, it's not really your fault. It's actually the result of some seriously flawed advice, some conventional wisdom that we've all been fed. So let's pull back the curtain and expose this idea for what it really is. So, this is the model we all kind of have baked into our brains, right? It goes like this. First, you get motivated, then you take action, and then, hopefully, you get success. Motivation leads to action, leads to success. I mean, it seems super logical, doesn't it?
Yeah. No. That is a lie. It's as simple as that. That simple, intuitive little formula is probably the biggest lie about motivation. And here's the kicker. Believing in it is what causes procrastination. It's the very reason you're stuck on the couch, waiting for a feeling that, let's be honest, might not show up.
So let's look at the difference here, because it's a real game changer. You've got the old way, the waiting game. It's passive, right? You're just waiting around. It's totally unreliable, and honestly, it's just frustrating. But then there's the new way, which is all about starting. That's active. That puts you in control. Suddenly, the whole process is controllable, and man, is that empowering. Okay, so this next part, this is where everything flips. This is the big aha moment. We're going to take that old model and just turn it completely on its head, and you'll see the real relationship between doing things and feeling motivated. All right, so here it is, the truth. We've had it completely backward this whole time. Action is not the result of motivation, it's the cause of it. Think about that. You do something first, I mean anything, no matter how tiny, and that simple act is what kicks off the motivation, which then gives you the juice to do even more. Yeah, let that one sink in for a second. Motivation is not the cause of action, but the result of it. Inspiration, that feeling we're all waiting for, it's a byproduct of work, it's not a prerequisite. Once you really, truly get this, you realize you've had the power to create your own motivation all along. You never have to wait for it ever again. Okay, so theory is one thing, right? But how do we actually use this? Let's get practical. Let's talk about the actual rule book, the steps you can take today, right now, to get moving, especially on those days when you really, really just don't feel like it. Okay, rule number 1, start ridiculously small. I'm talking so small it feels silly not to do it. This is where the 2-minute rule comes in. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, just do it. Don't think, just do. Read 1 page of a book, put on your workout clothes, open that blank document. That's it. Second, and this is a big one, you have to ignore your feelings. That little voice that says, I don't feel like it, just let it talk. Acknowledge it and then do the thing anyway. The feelings will follow the action, not the other way around. And third, stop worrying about the finish line. Your only job is to start. The process, the act of beginning, that's the real win. And this is where the magic really kicks in. Because these little actions, they're not just one and done. They're like the spark that lights a fuse. They create this powerful, self-reinforcing cycle of momentum. Let's break down how that actually works. So, check this out. Here's how it plays out in real life. You start with something laughably small, like just putting on your running shoes. That's it. But that one tiny action, it gives you a little win, a tiny feeling of success. And that feeling, right there, that is the spark of motivation you were waiting for all along. And suddenly, the idea of walking for just 2 minutes doesn't seem so bad. And after 2 minutes, you think, hey, this isn't so bad. And maybe you go for 10. You see? The action created the feeling, which then fueled the next action. It's a beautiful loop. So look, if you only remember one thing from all of this, let it be this. You do not need to feel good to get going. You need to get going to feel good. That's it. That's the fundamental shift. Stop waiting for the right mood. The right mood is created by the simple, powerful act of just beginning. Action is the key. It unlocks everything. So I'm going to leave you with a question. Right now, what is that one thing you've been putting off? Think about it. Now, What is the absolute smallest 2-minute version of that thing you could do right now? Seriously, what is it? Now stop thinking about it and just go do it.